Tales from the Piano. This is a 2-minute story about Bertha, the cow. Jake had gone. The door clicked, and the corgi left with him. The apartment in the distillery district went quiet, in a weird kind of way, a very quiet way, in the way that apartments do when the person who fills them with worry steps out. Bertha was alone, and there it stood, where it had stood all along, patient and shut. Piano. She had been thinking about it for some time. A cow thinks slowly, but she thinks thoroughly. And Bertha had arrived over the long hours of cud and contemplation at 4 questions. She approached the keys, she walked over to them, and she looked at them closely, and she asked them one by one, as they were silent, 4 questions. Firstly, why are you black and white? It was not an idle question. Bertha herself was black and white, as most cows are. She knew her own pattern the way that you know your own name without even ever having chosen it. And here was this long, flat creature wearing the very same colours, lying down, saying nothing. Was this a coincidence? Bertha did not believe in coincidences. Bertha believed in fields, in mornings, and in the slow suspicion that the universe was paying closer attention to her than was strictly polite. Second of all, are you mocking my colour palette? Because that was the heart of it, wasn't it? To wear another's colours is either tribute or theft. The piano gave no answer. It simply lay there in her exact shades, smug, monochrome, refusing to explain itself. Bertha narrowed her great big eyes. Bloody nerve of it. Third of all, are all instruments like this? Is the whole world of music secretly black and white, or white and black? Was she, Bertha, in some unaccountable way, instrument as well? Has she been one all along, and nobody had thought to tell her? Was she also a piano? She's also black and white. And lastly, the question beneath the questions, the one that she'd been circling since the very beginning. Can pianos produce milk? Because if it shared her colours, and shared her stillness, and shared her patience, then surely it must share the one thing that mattered. She leaned in, she pressed a single key with her broad soft nose. A note rang out. But she didn't understand it. The sound came from inside the creature, and then it left, the way a warmth leaves a field at dusk, and she looked behind the piano for where it had gone, and it was not there. No milk came, only the sound, already vanishing. She did not understand the piano. She never would. But the more it landed somewhere in her enormous slow body, she found to her great surprise that she was swaying, comprehending nothing, moving entirely. And perhaps that was the answer to all of the questions at once. The piano was not mocking her. It was her cousin, not her rival, not a producer of milk. It was simply the one other thing in that apartment, besides Bertha herself, that could fill a quiet room with something true and then let it go without grief. She stayed there a long while, the cow who did not understand the music, swaying with the note that she'd played previously, while somewhere else across the city, the man who understood everything could not, for the life of him, sit still.